Hi, I'm Jack Jinseki, and joining me today is Cypher.
Hello.
How you doing, Cypher?
Doing pretty good. Had a good meal before we started this whole thing, but I'm content. I'm ready to go and ready to talk to you about whatever we talk about tonight because we're in for a treat.
I won't lie, I've been excited for this interview in particular because I looked at I watched your content in advance because I like to do that. But if I'm gonna interview someone, I want to know a little bit about what they're like, and I think I just was like, I can get along with this guy. This guy is really chill. This guy's
Oh, thank you.
awesome.
Hey, I'm flattered. Thank you so much. I appreciate the flattery, but hey, I have no money for you. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no,
You
no.
stop.
Damn
Hey,
it.
I'm not paying this guy,
Shit.
guys.
Shit. Well, this interview's over. No.
Uh, good night, everybody. If we
Yeah.
tried.
Anyway, and then something when I was watching your interview, something very interesting happened. You made a reference to something that I had never heard made reference to outside a very specific circle, and I
Oh,
told my
and one of my streams.
yes, on one of your streams. And then I told my friend Terry about it. After which he suggested the following interview question. Question one: what is your favorite monkey-themed rap composed by Grant Kirkhope?
Wait, huh?
Yeah, the Donkey Kong rap.
Oh, by Greg Kirkhope.
Yeah, Kirk. I said Kirkhope. Kirkhope.
Okay, so repeat the question for me again.
What is your favorite monkey-themed rap composed by Grant Kirkhope?
My oh oh okay. I think I know where he's going with that.
Oh.
Okay, so there's one of the Kongs, and his name is Chunky, but he's dead.
There you go. Terry, if you're listening, that one was for you. Uh, Here we go. Question two. So what kind of content do you like to make?
um, I love to call myself a variety streamer
Mm-hmm.
because I stream a lot of things like art. I stream platformer games. I stream a lot of fighting games. I'm I'm not per se like 100% an art streamer or a fighting game streamer.
Mm-hmm.
I like to keep it at a variety, but I like to keep it relevant to what I like.
Yeah.
So I like a lot of anime. So anything that leads towards like the anime genre,
Mm-hmm.
I try to have it appease to me and make me feel good about it. Like fighting games, for example, I like Guilty Gear, I like Tekken, and those have a lot of anime inspired like actions and styles. And art wise, like I like to draw a lot of things that are inspired from anime.
Mm-hmm.
And I somewhat like JRPGs as well, like Final Fantasy or the Tales of series, or even Xenoblade Chronicles, which I never played, but I might be streaming it real soon. Wink, wink.
There
So
you go.
so yeah, so I would say I'm a variety anime variety streamer.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you want to be a VTuber?
Oh boy, we're going down a rabbit hole now. Okay. Okay, so how I first found out about VTubing is this was way back in 20 I want to say 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Um everybody everybody first had their experiences with VTubing from Hololive.
Yep.
My first experience from VTubing was from a VTuber named Kizuna Ai.
Hmm.
She was like the first like phenomenal VTuber before Hololive was even a thing.
Hmm.
So I saw her content, and it it let me like she pushed me down a rabbit hole to actually discover a whole bunch of other VTubers. Like that's how I was introduced to Hololive
Yeah.
through her content. And the first Hololive member that I actually watched was Korone, Yunagabe Korone.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the clip that I saw of her. It was her playing a horror game, and she was in a bathroom, and she looked at the bar of soap, and she just screamed bloody murder. That was my that was that was my first experience. But over time, I didn't really dabble into much of the VTubing stuff because it's something new, and I'm not I was kind of skeptical about it.
Hmm.
But as I was diving in a little bit deeper, that's how I found out about Hololive English,
Yeah.
where I discovered Myth when Myth was still a thing. It was just Myth and En, and I was more introduced to like Gura, Takanashi Kiara, and Mori Calliope,
Hmm.
and and a little bit later I was introduced to Ina,
Hmm.
and I saw Ina's drawing streams, and this is me like 2 years after graduating university, not knowing what to do with my artwork or anything like that. And watching Ina's art streams really helped me get a better understanding of art
Yeah.
after, post university. So,
Because university doesn't teach you how to do things; it just gives you the tools to be able to learn on your own.
right, but I was fortunate enough to have professors that actually gave a shit about your education and what you want to learn after you graduate.
Yeah.
So, they helped me in the long run, but not to help me, feel motivated enough to get where I need to go.
And from what I remember about college is that none of the art department gives a crap about anime at all. It's
Yeah,
not
they
it's
look
not
down upon it.
real. It's not real. Oh, come on.
Like anything that you make is art, and I have a couple of professors that told me like I don't mind anime, and whatever they're telling you how it's cartoonish or it's not real art, they pretty much say fuck them because I want you to subvert the curriculum and I want you to go at your own pace and do your own thing. Be
Yeah.
unique about it, and if you want to go for that anime feel, go for it. Like as long as you're doing art and not stopping and you're passionate about it.
Yeah. He, he,
Hmm.
he was right. 100%.
Exactly. So he was my community college art teacher, and he's really good. And he's an older guy. He's in his 70s. He listens to Gorillas and Daft Punk. I respect that guy.
Nice.
He introduced me to the Clash. So this guy is pretty based.
This guy's awesome. I
I love
like
him.
him.
I love him. Mike,
Uh,
if you're listening, shout outs to you.
nice. So, what was your process for creating your character?
Okay. Uh, how did I? Well, I was just doodling in my sketchbook, different designs of how I want to present myself,
Hmm.
and I don't know. I like skulls,
Hmm.
and I really do like the Y2K aesthetic a little bit, and I love hip hop.
Hmm.
So I tried to bring those three things together and try to make an avatar out of it, and it turned out really good. And the reason why I'm wearing a skull mask because I have some like lore that I'm working on for that.
Hmm.
But the inspiration behind me wearing a mask like this is one of my favorite rappers. Rest in peace to MF Doom.
Hmm.
So he was an inspiration for me to wear a mask. And there's another streamer who is affiliated with Skulls too. His name is Var Skeletor, or Joel from Vine Sauce,
Mm.
and he was kind of an inspiration for me wanting to be wacky and know a lot of knowledgeable stuff and cause a lot of food discourse. So so that's the reason why I wanted to stream so I can show everybody how wacky and silly I can be and how genuine I can be. And I want to show everybody the interest that I have, like with music, art, anime, video games, and the like, or what have you. So that's what really inspired me to process something that turned out amazing. And also, I do have a 2D model, but it's out of commission right now.
Mm.
It's in a deep, deep coma. So my VTuber mama is going to be working on a new model for me with the updated design.
Nice.
So she's going to have that done by October. So Psy 2.0 coming soon.
Oh,
As at the record at, what as the September 10th, 2024.
it should be cool. It's
Oh yeah.
it's a cool character.
Oh yeah, thank you. And there is one other thing that inspired me for this design, and it's gorillas.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I will like with this design, I could get away with looking like I'm right out of the gorillas universe, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what really inspired me for this design too, because the person on my shirt is actually the gorillas mascot.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't actually make that connection, but yeah,
yeah,
I see that.
yeah. That's Mr. Skelly. Yep, the mascot for gorillas on here on my little hoodie, and the goggles. I used to watch a lot of Digimon growing up, so that inspired the goggles. The dreads. I don't really have dreads IRL, but my ideal person, or if I were to put it on an avatar, I would like to have dreads like this. It
Yeah,
brings out the character a little bit, you know, and it was
absolutely.
and it's me being an African American. It really is cultural
Mm.
because you know a lot of black men has dreadlocks like this,
Mm-hmm.
so that's very inspiring. And I'm undead, which is something that is also a part of the lore that I'll explain at some point. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm pretty much um, I'm not a sneakerhead, but the shoes that I'm wearing, I like. I used to wear Chuck Taylors back in high school.
uh, I'm sorry, I don't know much about sneakers.
Okay, so you know Converse.
Yes.
Okay, so those are Chuck Taylors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I wore a pair of those. I didn't like them, but I liked how they looked on me, so I kept wearing them. But yeah, I really liked those shoes back then, but I don't wear them anymore because you know, flat feet people that we suffer through it a lot.
Yeah, me. I wear the dad shoes. New Balance
Uh,
608s.
oh my god, like I wear New Balance, I wear Adidas. Those are the only shoe brands that I wear. I tried to wear Nikes once, I didn't like it.
Hmm.
I felt like a douchebag. But no, but this little person here on my shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm pretty sure everybody is wondering about that. This is my little companion Digi. She's
Oh.
uh she's my little monkey AI. So she was inspired by a few things actually. She's have you ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, but I'm familiar with it somewhat.
Okay, so there was a season where one of the characters got turned into like a robotic monkey,
Mm-hmm.
and he does these like animated expressions through his face, like a LED face expression. You know how Daft Punk has those
Yeah.
LEDs to show it their expression and stuff
Y-
like that?
yes.
So that's pretty much what Digi does. And she's also inspired by Sarah from Toonami, Tom's companion.
Oh yeah.
So she gathers some inspiration from her. And she's a little chimpanzee because I like chimpanzees. They're not my favorite animal, but I love chimpanzees. They're cute.
Nice.
Little mischievous little things, but they're cute.
Uh, so do you do a lot of collaboration with other VTubers?
Coincidentally, yes. I do a lot of collaborations, even if it's like last minute. Not
Mm-hmm.
even last minute. Everybody just comes into the voice call and we just have a unintentional collaboration. But when it comes to like one-on-one collabs, we do schedule them and we do um, make sure that everybody's schedules are like available.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to say I do a lot of them, only when people are available.
Yeah,
But when we do collaborate, it's always a fun time.
I can
It's always a
imagine.
fun. Yeah, but there's so much I can deal with because if there's like 10 people in the VC, I will get very overstimulated and just stay quiet.
Oh, that is definitely the thing is that I used to do a lot of different streaming related stuff, and that's a problem that I ran into a lot. Was that if you get more than 3 people in a call, 4 people is tolerable, but any more than that, and it's just way too much, and people just kind of tune out.
Yeah, because if there's like 4 or 5 people in there, including myself, I, that's my cap. But if you have like 6, 7, 8 people all talking at once and they're all extroverted and hyped up by ADHD, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. I love you all, but oh boy, my social battery is limited. That's why I did with like one person or at least 3 other people.
Yeah, it's difficult to get a word in edgewise when you're among that many people.
Yeah.
So, what was the first anime you ever watched, and what drew you to it?
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a deep cut here.
Mm-hmm.
My very first anime was Speed Racer.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a classic right there.
it really is, and it's funny enough because my father was a car head,
Mm-hmm.
and he loved drag racing. He loved the NHRA drag races and stuff like that, and he really introduced me into the world of cars because he always get me Hot Wheels. He will always give me the Hot Wheels sets. He would give me an autograph signed by one of the drag racers.
Wow,
Yeah, yeah, my dad loved cars.
that,
Um,
that's pretty cool.
yeah, so when I saw Speed Racer, I was like, okay, I'm in the cars. I might dig this show. And back then, I didn't even know it was an anime. I thought it was just a regular cartoon on TV on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
So later on down the line, I when I was starting to get more into anime,
Mm-hmm.
it dawned on me then that I'm like, wait, Speed Racer was an anime? So that means Speed Racer was my first anime. Holy crap! So it wasn't Dragon Ball Z. So my first one was Speed Racer. It was such a good anime. The dub was so freaking cringe
Well, yeah, but
because
it's early dubbing. Dubbing has advanced so much in the past 30
it really
years.
it really has because back then anytime the character would speak they would have to match their mouth movement with the Japanese mouth movement and I'm just like, "Oh my god. It sounds like it sounds like somebody just hit fast forward on the freaking video anytime they speak."
So when do you think that was when you first watched Speed Racer? Out of curiosity.
This was back in the early to mid 90s.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
Ah, don't worry about it. In terms of age, we're probably both considered to be like the old people in the VTuber crowd.
Yeah, we're just the geezers in the. No, they call them hags, but hags are addressed to women. Geezers should be addressed to men
I
or non-binaries. You have either or.
Yeah. Uh, so your ideal stream, who are you inviting?
Could that be anybody?
Anybody.
Ooh, that's a toughie. Um, my ideal stream. I would love to host like a Smash Brothers stream,
Mm-hmm.
and I will love to have. I would say my Oshis.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Kai Koda. She's a dragon VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe more Calliope.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Snuffy. And I would say maybe Doki Bird. It depends because I cannot match Doki Bird's energy. She is too toxic. No, because I saw a freaking she's in this like big like Street Fighter 6 event
Yeah.
and she was trying to learn one of the tank characters, Zangief.
Mm-hmm.
And she was trained by one of the biggest names in the fighting game community, Justin Wong.
Oh yeah. I I kid you not. My friend, I don't know anything about fighting games, but my friend Terry, the one I mentioned earlier,
Hmm.
telling me all about Justin Wong the other day, and about like how if I was to know of him, it would be because of this uh, video where someone defeats him by parrying all his moves or something like that.
Yeah, that was Street Fighter Third Strike.
Yeah, and how that's like the most incredible thing to ever happen.
Yeah. Uh, no, because it's funny because he was playing Third Strike recently, quite recently. He
Hmm.
was playing Ghost Mode, and all of a sudden it happened to him again. And he was streaming it too. And he was like, "Ain't no way that happened again." Like 20 something years later. I'm like, my dude, you cannot escape the Daigo effect. But no, Doki Bird,
Hmm.
um, she Justin Wong trained her to learn the basics of the game. But when he was training her, she kept losing against another opponent who picked Akuma, which is one of the strongest characters in Street Fighter 2.
Hmm.
So as soon as she won a match, she rage quit. It was a one and done. And Justin was so hurt. Like, really? No. And he was trying to teach her how to block and everything. Doki was like, I didn't pay $70 to learn how to block. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna hit my head against a wall hard. Ugh. So for Doki, it's debatable if I want her to join one of my streams. Ideally, it's debatable.
So, speaking of video games, what do you look for in a video game?
What do I look for in a video game? A, as long as it has gameplay that draws me in,
Hmm.
because I like a lot of platformers.
Yeah.
As long as the story is really really good, and as long as the characters look amazing and cute, preferably. I would say that would be my ideal video game.
Hmm.
Um, there's this one video game that I'm playing. It's an indie game called I forgot what it's called off the top of my head. Hold on. I just played it a few days ago. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
Hmm.
Oh, it's Pseudo Regalia,
Hmm.
and it's a 3D platforming Metroidvania,
Hmm.
and it's such a good game, and the character looks really cute. She's like this anthropomorphic goat girl. I'm not a furry, I swear, but still. but
I'm not a furry, but
but yes, I gotta put emphasis in that. But she looks amazing. She looks badass. She looks attractive, and she's like the silent protagonist.
yeah.
And she has like a big cross as her weapon,
Hmm.
like a big cross sword, like so bad guy from Guilty Gear almost.
Hmm.
But she looks amazing. She I call her Goat Mommy. But I love that game. But me growing up with platformers like Sonic, Crash Bandicoot, or Spyro the Dragon, or Mario, anything that's like those games, I will enjoy. And as long as the character is adorable and interactive, and the gameplay is awesome, then we have a solid game. And maybe a little bit of a hack and slash like Devil May Cry.
You bring up Sonic. I have a feeling that's gonna play into my next question. What
Oh,
game? What games are you looking forward to?
okay. um, Sonic Cross Shadow Generations looks really good. It
Hmm.
looks exciting, and it comes out next month. Oh my god! We're in September. Oh my
Yeah.
god! And there's two games that I'm looking forward to that's coming out next month,
Nice.
and that's the Sonic Generations remaster and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Hmm.
Because when I was younger, I played a lot of Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi,
Hmm.
and when I saw that they were announcing a new one, I was so excited because Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi was one of my favorite games as a kid. Like I would spend hours among hours just playing all the characters and playing them against other characters and with the what if scenarios. Like what if Majin Buu fought Cell and stuff like that.
What
So
if Majin Buu fought? So no, I can't get myself dragged into another DBZ conversation. No, I'm kidding.
oh
No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No.
no. No, if Boo fought Cell, that would be dangerous because you know Boo is already dangerous. If Boo turned Cell into a thing of candy and absorbed his power, it's over.
But then
It's
Cell would just have to absorb Boo in part, and then he would gain all of Boo's powers.
either way it goes, we're all fucked.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's good Boo. We don't know.
Maybe, but if it's evil Boo, watch it. We might have to move to Namek or something.
Yeah. Uh, I loved the Namek bit because the planet was supposed to collapse in like 1 minute, and it
Yeah,
spanned like 8 episodes.
how can 8 episodes equal 1 minute? What was
I
Toriyama thinking?
I don't know. It's Dragon Ball. It's not supposed to make sense.
Toriyama just wanted to have fun with it, and he
Yeah,
did.
he
Rest in
absolutely
peace to a
did.
legend. Rest in peace to a legend. He
Rest in
he
peace.
he he came. He wrote. He drew. He saw. He conquered. He can rest. And Kishimoto and Oda, the creators of Naruto and One Piece, respectively, they were really good friends with him too.
Hmm,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Uh,
yeah. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. That's why I was so silent.
oh no, it's okay. So what are your goals for your channel?
Um, my goals is to I think I'm already there, honestly. I want to have at least no, I'm currently standing at 432 followers on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get to at least 500 by the end of the year. If I can get to at least 500, I'll be set. I don't need a buku amount of followers like 1,000 or 10,000 or 1,000,000.
Yeah.
Like I'm in good standing where I'm at right now. I'm just chilling, and I have a very supportive community to back me up on that. Everybody's been so supportive, everybody's been so loving, genuine, and that's what I want from my streams.
Yeah.
And but I feel like I'm kind of selfish, but I feel like I need more to help present myself as a good streamer. So
Hmm.
I always think of different ideas. So maybe different overlay ideas, maybe different lore ideas, maybe different like collaboration ideas, or maybe different segments. So
Hmm.
I think I'm pretty much there, Jack, in terms of like reaching a goal. But it could change tomorrow. I could think of something else like, hey, why don't we do a cooking stream? Like, oh, okay, that seems like a good idea. All right.
Why have you done a cooking stream?
I have not, but I keep telling people that I was going to, but I never do.
Well, you got to get the camera set up so it's not looking at you, and
Right.
yeah, and have it like face down. Have all the special rigging.
Yeah, that's doing too much.
Yeah, it sounds difficult. I know people who do it. We talked about Jono before the stream, and Jono actually does the occasional cooking stream, and he makes it work very well. He's very good.
Oh man, I might have to get some pointers from him then because oh my god, I love cooking. Cooking is like my specialty. Cooking and baking.
Mm.
Like besides drawing, cooking and baking are my favorite art forms.
I like how you draw the distinction between the two because they're very different.
Yeah, they really are, but they're both artistic in their own way. You know.
Like I remember someone once said, I forget who, but it was basically along the lines of if you can fry an egg, you know cooking. You more or less know all of cooking. If you
Yeah.
know how to fry an egg. Oh, sorry.
No. Like even if you know how to fry an egg, yeah, you're pretty much on your way to cooking. But cooking is more than just putting water and a cup of noodles and put it in a microwave for like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But
And
but you,
when I think of the watching someone cook setup, are you familiar with Good Eats Alton Brown?
that sounds familiar.
He did an educational cooking program back in the day called Good Eats, and he had the greatest setups for like aiming the camera at what he was doing.
Oh,
He was great at it. He was brilliant at it.
oh man.
So definitely worth a watch. Uh, I lost my place. Who? You've more or less answered this already, but I'll ask anyway. Who's your favorite VTuber and why?
Oh man, like that's like who's your favorite child? I love a lot of VTubers. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
fan of VTubers,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been watching a lot of Kai Saikota's content because she plays a lot of Hoyoverse games like Genshin,
Mm-hmm.
Honkai Star Rail,
Yep.
Zilla Zone Zero, the recent one that came out.
Mm-hmm.
And she's really funny. She's super funny. She's very talkative, and she tells it like it is. Man, she could say some stuff that's a little bit sus, being horny on main sometimes, but we don't talk about that. But she's amazing. I love her design. It's very vibrant and it matches her personality.
Mm.
So Kai Saikota is one of them. I also am a huge fan of Mori Calliope.
Yep.
She's amazing. She's good at doing what she does. Um she's really good at rapping
Hmm.
because I've been following her stuff for a long time, and she kills it. She nails it. I saw her rap Godzilla by Eminem before. She killed that song in one go. I was like, are you kidding me? And oh my god, dude, like she's amazing. I did meet her at one point. She's super sweet. She is super duper sweet.
Hmm.
And we were just talking about music for like 5 minutes, and she named me her favorite albums and stuff like that, and she gave me some suggestions, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a listen. And uh man, she's just phenomenal. She's really good at what she does.
Nice.
Yeah. And not only um not only did I tell you the inspiration behind my model,
Mm-hmm.
um the Deadbeats, her fan base,
Mm-hmm.
is one of the inspirations behind my model too.
Oh.
Yeah. So little known fact, a little fun fact about my model.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to be an entertainer?
Uh, just do it. Like, follow your heart. Be your own biggest fan. That's the important thing. Be your own biggest fan. Love what you do. Respect what you do, and everybody will draw themselves into that, and they'll see how genuine and loving you are. And I would say I would just say do what you love doing, whether it's like drawing, whether it's like doing comedy, whether it's like even talking about music or just chatting,
Mm-hmm.
like talking about life. Hell, you could just talk about the bumblebee you just saw like 5 minutes ago that tried to attack you. You could just try to be an entertainer from that. But yeah, just follow what you do. If you're passionate about something, even if you're not too sure, give it a shot. Like just dip your toe into the water before you swim.
Yeah.
So just just do what you do. I mean, just do what you love.
Nice. So, now I have a series of more this or that kind of choice related questions.
Oh boy, I'm excited for this one.
So, which do you prefer, Elvis or the Beatles?
I've been putting a lot of thought into that.
Hmm.
Um, I would say the Beatles
Hmm.
because Abbey Road was the very first album that I've heard from the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
my uncle introduced me to Abbey Road,
Yeah,
and I love that album.
it is a stellar album.
It really is.
Okay, you're on a boat with friends. What artist are you listening to?
Oh, can it be more than one artist or just one artist?
Sure, as many as you want.
Okay, maybe Gorillas,
Mm-hmm.
Fleetwood Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Who
Do
else?
Do you have an album by Fleetwood Mac?
Uh, there's so many, but I think the one with chains.
That I think that's Rumors.
Yep, that's it. Yep, that album.
Yeah.
Um, for an album from Gorillaz, I was maybe say either Plastic Beach
Mm-hmm.
or Cracker Island
Hmm.
or the self-titled album. One of the three.
Yeah.
Um, what else? What other? Maybe Kid Cudi. I like Kid Cudi.
Hmm.
Hmm. So yeah, those are the few that I would say. Um, say maybe. But well, Plastic Beach primarily since we're on a boat.
Okay. Okay. Iron Man or RoboCop?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I never watched any of the RoboCop movies, so Iron Man.
Ah! Oh, I was hoping you'd watch the RoboCop movies.
No,
No.
no, no. I know. Cancel me, cancel me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was trying to see
I'm
if there was a way I could watch the movies before this interview, but I couldn't.
I'm looking for the person who appreciates RoboCop as much as I do.
Listen, listen. I don't hate RoboCop. I think it's a really, really good concept. I just hate the fact that the first two movies were R-rated,
And you
and
couldn't
then they
watch
started
them.
making. No, it's not that. I just hate that they were both R-rated, and then they just started making toys, and then it just went downhill from there. That was so freaking strange. That was a huge like whiplash. Like, huh?
It's funny because RoboCop was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Oh my god!
It
Have
was
you
one of
played?
the it was one of the first rated R movies I ever watched. I
Oh
was
my god!
less than 10 years old at the time, I think.
Oh,
I was crazy about those movies.
I mean, have you collected any of the RoboCop toys as a kid?
No, I don't think. I mean, it was past my time. I was a '90s kid, so
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm a '90s kid too, so I understand that because oh my god, like I am so sorry because I want to watch RoboCop now because the only thing I remember for RoboCop was that one thing where the dude was like, "I'd buy that for $1."
It's definitely a great movie. It's got like some camp element to it because it's practical effects, and practical effects they always have a little bit of camp to them, but I think that I've always loved practical effects because it has the tactile sense about it that CGI just doesn't have at all. And
Right.
that's one of the reasons I love RoboCop because it's a little bit campy, but it's just campy enough that you can kind of disconnect in it and enjoy it for what it is.
I acknowledge that. I respect that because that's kind of how I feel about Iron Man a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there's a lot of CGI involved, it really did feel like it was a legit movie with real life armor, you know. And I was already a Marvel nerd back then,
Mm-hmm.
but not as much as I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Like my favorite Marvel things back then, before Iron Man came out, was I loved Spider Man. I loved a little bit of the X Men. I loved the Ghost Rider, and what else did I like back then? Oh my god, a little bit of the Fantastic Four
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because I love Doctor Doom.
Incidentally, what is going on with Doctor Doom? Why are they bringing back Iron Man in the same the actor to play Iron Man to play Doctor Doom in the same franchise in the same universe? It doesn't. I don't understand.
Well, I'll give you my opinion on that. The reason why I feel like they chose Robert Downey Jr. to play Victor Von Doom is because if you read the comics, Victor is very arrogant. He's very charismatic,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a bit of riz. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a pseudo Tony Stark, where Tony Stark is like a playboy, heroic, arrogant, extroverted type of individual. You can parallel that with Doctor Doom because he kind of has that, but he has morals. He has more of a moral code than Tony does.
Hmm. So
So
they're kind of like opposite sides of the same coin.
exactly, precisely. So I think that's why they brought back Robert Downey Jr. Not only that, but also money.
Hmm. Oh well, yeah.
Also, and
I mean, I knew when they were like, "Oh well, we're killing him off." No, you're not. You're not.
no, he
You're not killing off the biggest part of your franchise. He is coming back. It's in some form.
yeah, but they're doing like a multiverse thing, so that's why Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom as well because they're having a Secret Wars movie.
Oh.
So that's going to have a lot of Marvel characters being involved in this movie. Like Secret Wars is like the contest of champions to
Mm-hmm.
see which hero or villain comes out on top.
Hmm.
So that's what that's about.
Okay. Portal or Call of Duty?
Can I just tell you, I played Portal for like 30 minutes and I gave up. I'm not that big into like puzzle games because when you play Portal, because but to tell you, I have dyslexia, so it's hard for me
Mm-hmm.
to actually comprehend where I need to go and what to do. And
I,
the
I know a lot of people with dyslexia. I don't know why.
oh god, we are on behalf of every dyslexic person that you interacted with. I am so sorry. No, because I have a really good friend who has dyslexia,
Mm-hmm.
and when she was younger, um she got through the whole game of Pokemon Yellow without reading the text.
Mm-hmm.
Like she did not know how to read back then, but she got through the whole game and beat it without reading it.
Huh.
I was like, how? That is impressive.
Yeah, I don't even really know how you do that.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
she
when I was a kid, if I couldn't read something, I would just hit buttons until something good happened, and I would consider that a victory of sorts if something good happened.
Jack, trust me, I still do that shit with freaking fighting games. I just hit buttons until something happens until I win. And one of my good buddies too. He's also a VTuber,
Yep.
and he plays a lot of fighting games. He just told me, dude, just mash buttons. Just mash buttons until something happens, dude. I'm just like, really? He was like, yeah, I ain't gonna judge you. It's nothing to be upset about. I'm like, all right.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I
But
I I have been fortunate enough to beat someone once by mashing buttons.
oh my god. But no, but he even told me like, hey, if you wanna be committed and you want to learn the game thoroughly, just let me know and I'll help you out with that too. You don't just have to always smash buttons, dude. I'm like, okay, that gives me hope. So he bought me. I asked him like, hey, could you buy me a copy of Grand Blue versus Rising? He was like, yeah, I got you on my next paycheck. I was like, cool, because if I pick up a certain character, I will commit to it.
Hmm.
Because 2B from Near Automata is in the game, and I'm just like, okay, if I can get a copy of the game, I will main 2B. He bought me the game, so I'm gonna be maining 2B.
Okay. Chess or poker?
Chess or poker? I feel like with chess is there's less saltiness to come about.
Hmm.
When you're playing poker, you're gonna get your ass beat afterwards. I've played a lot of poker with family members to tell you that it was almost a fight that would break out at these family functions.
for my family, that game was Monopoly.
Oh my god.
The fights that came from playing Monopoly.
No, there's two games that will trigger my anxiety when it comes to like family functions or like hangouts with friends, and that's poker and spades.
Oh, oh,
Prepare to get your ass beat.
yeah, spades. You don't even have to play spades to get your ass beat. You can get your ass beat just by being the dealer.
Oh my god, just catching strays.
What is with this? Why are you doing this to me? I'm not. It's random.
It's a reflex.
Oh god. Your friends just dropped in to play video games. What are you playing?
We're playing Smash. We're playing Smash Brothers all the way.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a tradition for any household that you have friends come over. That's the staple thing you got to do. You just got to play Smash Brothers with them. You just got to make sure that you have your GameCube controller and you don't have drift. That's all you have to do.
It's the law.
It's the natural gaming law. I don't make the rules.
Who's the most beautiful actress of all time?
Oh my god. Rosario Dawson. Rosario Dawson. She's
I remember that name. I can't remember where she's from.
okay. So she was in Men in Black too.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Josie and the Pussycats back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
She's also Ahsoka in the live action Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh. There you go.
Yeah, and she's a really beautiful actress. If you haven't seen her, please Google her. She is really pretty.
I will after the stream.
All right.
Home cooked meal or restaurant?
Home cooked.
Nice.
I honestly prefer home cooked because me being a cook, it really does boost my serotonin because I know what I want and I know what I would like to cook. And when it's done, I enjoy it. I'm full, and not to mention, home cooked meals are a lot healthier than fast food or any other food at a restaurant.
Absolutely.
Because you with home cooked meals, you don't have all that fat and all those preservatives.
Yeah.
So it's good to have home cooked meals.
Now, on the other end of healthy, you're hungry and the only place to eat is a gas station. What do you get?
Oh goodness. Considering that I go to gas stations a lot because I have a car. The snacks that I would get, and maybe food, I would get a slice of pizza, a bag of Cheetos, Arizona green tea, and a Hostess honey bun.
Oh yeah.
Because if they still had the thing where Hostess honey buns were 2 for $1, I would get 2 of those things. But now they're 2 for $2, and I'm pissed off about it.
It's funny you mentioned that. I used to work at a gas station, and I scoured that place for the cheapest food available, and it was always the Hostess honey bun.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a story about honey buns in my community that I will say for another time. Oh my, I am not going to say it in this interview because, oh my god, this is going to be a long one. It's not even that long. It's just very annoying.
Hey, if you want to go for it, please feel free.
All right, here's one for my community. All right, so years ago when my first car broke down on me, I ordered like no, I had my car. So I had the Kroger app where you can order groceries online. So I went to go order like groceries on there and everything. So I was thinking about it. I haven't had honey buns in a long time. Maybe I should order some Little Debbie honey buns. So I put that in my order. So you know how when you order like through Instacart or something like that, where they go around the store and they pick up the food that you want?
Yep.
And if they don't have it, they'll either replace it with an alternative, or if they don't have it at all, they'll just refund you for it.
Yeah.
So they didn't have the Hostess honey bun. No, not the Little Debbie honey buns that I wanted. So the person asks, I found an alternative for the honey buns, and you know what it was?
What?
It was a bottle of Kraft hickory smoked barbecue sauce.
I don't think he knows what a honey bun is.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, you mean to tell me if I'm craving a honey bun at 3 a.m. or if I'm craving something at 3 a.m., I'm just gonna go in my cabinet and just take out a bottle of barbecue sauce and just squeeze it in my mouth and just go back to bed? No, buddy. What is wrong with you?
Time for a barbecue sauce shot.
No, but then my friend, a couple of friends were joking with me, like, "Hey, um, maybe put the barbecue sauce on the honey buns." And I'm like, "Huh? Do it, you coward," says my friend.
Friend in quotation marks.
So, I did that as a stream up incentive, and it wasn't bad.
Hmm.
It fucked up my stomach, but the taste was pretty good. It was like a savory sweet.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'll leave that one to you if you don't mind.
Like, see, I did it so nobody else has to.
There you go.
I'm taking that
You
from the nostalgia critic handbook. All right.
you have nobly sacrificed yourself for the good of everyone.
Exactly. So you're welcome, everybody. So there's that honey bun story.
Okay. You're at the mall. What do you make a beeline for?
What do you mean by beeline?
What do you go for first?
Hmm. When I'm in the mall,
Yes.
I usually go for the anime store.
Oh yeah.
I usually go in there first to see what kind of like anime figurines they have because
Mm-hmm.
I collect figures and plushies.
Yep.
So that's where I go to first because I go to anime conventions every year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I only go to one, and it's my home convention.
Yeah.
And I go for figures or posters or wall scrolls or keychains.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing I will go to because I love collecting that type of stuff.
That's that's gonna be interesting when I ask you near the end if you have any collections.
Oh,
No wait. Did I still have that one in this one? Yes, I do. We'll get back to that.
all right. Put a pin in it.
Have you ever had a sports injury?
No, because I wasn't really a big fan of sports growing up.
Ah.
Yeah,
Are you still not a fan of sports or?
a little bit. I see a lot of things that are told around me. Like I heard that my home baseball team is the worst in the MLB. Like,
Yeah.
like Sox, what the fuck are you doing? You won the World Series like 19 years ago. Where did the freaking momentum go?
Yeah, no, I wait, the Red Sox, you mean?
No, the Chicago White
Oh,
Sox.
the White Sox. Oh, I was like, Reds. That'd be odd.
So
Because I'm a New England guy, and right now I hear that I don't know anything about sports, but right now the New England team that stinks is the Patriots. So
oh,
yeah,
ew, I'm sorry.
yeah. Mm.
No, but if you want to count me being heartbroken by the Chicago White Sox as an injury, yes.
You find $20 in the street. Where do you buy? What do you buy with it?
To be completely honest, I might save it.
It's a perfectly reasonable solution.
I will save it. I will put it in my little piggy bank, and not even a piggy bank. I would just no, no. My mom, she found a $100 bill on the ground before, right?
Mm-hmm.
She framed it and she put on the glass, break, break if an emergency.
Because
So
why on earth would you give up found money for any reason?
right. But no, I would save it or I would use it for like if it's an emergency, like if I need something for the house, like essentials like dish soap or toilet paper or something like that.
Mm-hmm. If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
I'm gonna be that basic person and say Japan.
Everyone does. Everyone says Japan.
See,
Everyone says Japan.
see, it's either Japan or it's gonna be either Japan or Guilin, China,
Hmm.
because that place is so freaking beautiful.
Hmm.
It's amazing. It is. It's either there or maybe I want to start small. Oh yeah, there's a place called Guilin, China, and it looks amazing. And the reason why I know about that place is because of this game for the Dreamcast called Shenmue.
Mm-hmm.
And the main character visits that place, and I googled it, and that place looks amazing.
Uh, so I have written down. Do you drive? I already know that you drive. Which of your
Yeah.
cars was your favorite?
Which cars is my favorite?
Of the cars you have had, which was your favorite?
I want to say the current car that I'm getting tomorrow. At the time of this recording, I'm getting a new car.
Oh boy.
It is a 2010 Chevrolet Malibu.
Nice.
And it's an LTZ model, so it has 4 cylinders, which is really nice for a car.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's speedy.
Yeah.
And I even gave her a name.
Oh really?
I named it after one of my VTuber Oshis, Novella.
Oh nice.
Mm-hmm. It's really nice. It's really cool.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Do you have any superstitions?
Oh boy. There's one superstition that that my grandma drilled into my freaking, that if somebody's foot with a broom, somebody dies or loses money.
I hope they lose money.
I, I mean, not to the point of bankruptcy, but
Yeah. Loses some money. $10.
yeah. Let's cap it at $10.
Broom accident, $10. That's good.
No, but he drilled that into my um brain cell. It's like, Grandpa, why would you tell me something like that? Because it's real. I'm like, no, bro, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. You could have just told me not to step on a crack. That would have been simple.
Because somebody at some point must have had some experience where, like, broom accident, and then someone just drops dead on the spot.
Right.
Ah! What's the latest you ever stayed at a party?
What's the latest I've ever stayed at a party? It's funny because I went to a party with somebody and I didn't even drive myself there. I drove with them. So we stood there until like 3 a.m. and I was just sitting on the couch just bored. So I stayed there for like a good 6, 7 hours until everybody was ready to go, but they were all freaking shit faced drunk, so I was their DD. I was so upset when we got back home. Because after I dropped everybody off, I dropped my friend off and I had to take an Uber home because he was too drunk to drive me home.
Yeah.
Oh no. I take it back. That was a different time. This time he spent the night at my house, so I let him sleep on the couch.
So do you not drink then?
I'm a casual drinker.
Mm.
I did drink. I did party too hard a couple of times, but one of those times was my birthday, which is understandable. But
Yeah.
I told myself after that one time I would never drink like that again, and sure enough, I never did.
Mm.
Yeah.
The thing is that I'm not an alcoholic, but mostly because I can't stand the stuff. I taste it
Yeah.
and my mouth is like, ugh.
Like that. That's why I drink casually. I don't really drink all that much anymore.
Yeah. Uh, do you ever get lost while going home?
Do I ever get not really. Even if I don't have Google Maps, I pretty much have a pinpoint to where I need to go from where I'm at if I'm far away from it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put me on the expressway, dude, Google help. Like if it's not a straight shot, then if you're telling me to go left, right, up and down, I'm worse than Zoro from One Piece.
I saw a video the other day of Zoro being included in a video game. I forget which one, and they blurred out the map section, the mini map in the corner.
Yeah, that was One Piece Odyssey. If you play as Zoro, you can't find your way around because in the series, he is directionally challenged. He doesn't know where he's going.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah,
I thought that was clever.
that was hilarious.
And now we find our way back to this question: do you collect anything?
Yes. I collect manga,
Mm-hmm.
I collect plushies, and I collect figures.
Nice.
And the most I have in a collection is a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog figurines.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog merch, even some that are kind of hard to find.
Hmm.
So one of my prized possessions in that collection is a little. You ever played Sonic Colors?
I've heard of it. I've never played it.
Okay, so there's these little aliens called wisps,
Mm-hmm.
and they made these little wisp plushies during one of the E3s where Sonic Colors were shown,
Mm-hmm.
and they were giving them out. And I followed this blog called the Sonic Stadium,
Mm-hmm.
and they were doing a giveaway for like what's your favorite Sonic game and what do you like about the Sonic series. So I put in what he wanted. I was one of the winners, and he just mailed it to me. So to this day, I still have that little wisp.
Nice.
Hmm.
And the last question I have here: what smell reminds you of home?
Oh man, mom's home cooking,
Nice.
like like uh like homemade fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and
Oh,
green beans. Like if I smell that, I know I'm back home.
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, man. Now I want to go. Now, man, now that I got a car again, I can go to my mom's house.
There
Just
you
drive over
go.
there, like, hey, can I make a plate?
Cypher says, "Visit your mom."
Exactly. Cypher says, visit your mom and tell her you love her. If you don't have connections to a parent, just call your friends and tell them the same thing.
Yes, and say, please make me some mac and cheese and fried chicken.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, Cypher, it has been an absolute pleasure. Uh,
Oh,
it's been very nice talking to you.
naturally, naturally. Thank you for having me on, and thank you for reaching out to me. I really do love this, and I hope to come out and chat with you again sometime.
Absolutely. You can find Cypher on Twitch and on X. I still hate saying X. You can
No, but
find
you can say Twitter, man. It's Twitter.
it's Twitter. You can find Cypher on Twitch and Twitter. And did you have anything else that you're available over?
I'm going to be using Blue Sky more often soon. So if you
Okay.
guys want to follow me there and catch me there, please feel free to follow me because I'm going to be using it more frequently because Elon is burning Twitter down to the ground as much as he can, and he already got rid of the Brazilians. Ain't no telling what he might do next.
Well, I I never know how to end these things. Uh, anyway, it's been a pleasure talking to you. And if you've been watching, be sure to follow him. Links will be in the description. As always, there'll be a period missing because YouTube is a little bit weird about you sharing external links. And I was your host, Jack Jinseki, and joining me today was Cypher. Thank you very much. Bye bye.